Welcome to our course, Online and Offline Resources to Develop Productive Skills in English. The objectives of the course are to develop an understanding of the TPAC approach. This is the theoretical framework that we're going to develop in this course. Then to develop ICT skills like manipulation of images, sound, video, animation, so on. Remember that ICT stands for Information and Communication Technologies, what we call in Spanish TIC. And last but not least, we have this objective to apply different methodologies for teaching English as a second language, integrating ICT resources to enhance oral and written production. The contents of the course are, we have online resources and offline resources. As regards online resources, we have Devolver, Tundu, and ESL Video. These are, of course, resources that require connection to internet. Devolver is a resource for creating animations. Tundu is a resource for creating comics, and ESL Video is a resource for creating quizzes from videos. As regards offline resources, we have Movie Maker and Audacity. Those are programs that are installed in the computers that students have in public schools. So, to start, we have here that society is changing and education is changing. As we know, a new society requires new skills. Yes, we know that ICT pervade every aspect of our lives. We know that there's an increasing use of ICT in everyday life for communication, entertainment, for learning. We use them to get close to different cultures and to learn about the world. We use them to navigate through millions and millions of websites to search for information in different formats. For example, we download music. Yes, we listen to music online. We search for text sometimes. We use them to communicate ideas and feelings, for sharing and creating bonds. For example, our students in either primary school or secondary schools, they are using the internet the whole time and they are communicating what they feel the whole time. For example, on their Facebook, they say everything they do at any time of the day. Digital natives. Here we have a new concept, which is a concept presented by Mark Prensky, who said that digital natives are the young people who were born in the digital era. They are native speakers of digital language, right? And we, as opposed to digital natives, are considered digital immigrants. The characteristics of digital natives are that they are constructors. They are used to multitask because they can do different things at the same time, which does not mean that they do it well, of course. They prefer graphics rather than text. And as we said before, they express themselves through technology, yes, like Facebook, Twitter, or any other social network. There are lots of tools that enable students to express information, to express themselves, to express their ideas and feeling in the target language that we should be using, that we as English teachers should be taking advantage of, right? But the thing is that in choosing technological resources, sometimes we take the risk of becoming technocentrical. We become technocentrical because we select a resource sometimes because we found it attractive or catching. But the truth is that teaching must be student-centered and it should be content-centered, right? We have to see the context and then choose or select the appropriate tool to work with. So the important question would be, what does it take to be an expert teacher nowadays? See the different kinds of knowledge that are required. First, we need content knowledge. And this is a knowledge that we all have because we are teachers and we studied to be teachers. We know the structures to teach, we know lexical items, we know concepts and ideas. The content knowledge is the answer to what to teach. Then we need pedagogical knowledge, which is the knowledge related to classroom management, yes, to assessment, to planning. It is the answer to how and where. It makes reference to the different kinds of grouping, for example, yes. When you want your students to work in pairs or group work or individual work, those are examples of your pedagogical knowledge. And last but not least, technological knowledge, which makes reference to the use of resources, the knowledge about the resource. And it would be the answer to what for. Okay, what is this resource for? Does it enable my student to develop his oral production? Does it develop the written production? Or is it only something that we're going to use for fun with no profit at all? These three kinds of knowledge constitute the TPACK model. The TPACK model is an approach, it's a new approach presented by Mishra and Kohler in 2009. Although there are many other authors who have written about it. So here we have the different kinds of knowledge. Of course, that we all as teachers have content knowledge, yes, and pedagogical knowledge. And the pedagogical content knowledge, which means how to teach, yes, what methodologies to apply when you want to teach specific content. But sometimes what we are missing is this part, the technological knowledge. And this is what I am aiming at with this course. Technological knowledge. We want to develop technological, pedagogical content knowledge, which means the intersection of the three kinds of knowledge. It means selecting a tool according to your pedagogical needs and to the content knowledge that you want to teach. How do you bring it to your classroom, to your classes? Lesson planning using TPACK. So you have to choose your learning goals. It means looking at what you want to teach, yes. Of course, you're going to think about structures and lexical items and stuff. Then you make your pedagogical decisions, groupings, assessment. Then you select the activity types to combine. That would be the nature of the activity, if you want them to write something or to read something. Select assessment strategies. And finally, you select the resources. According to your pedagogical needs, according to the content you want to develop, you finally select the resource.